Most High Creator, guide, strengthen, and protect this divine interaction reading for the collective of the Most High. Thank you, angels of the Most High. Thank you, guides of the Most High. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Divine Collective, for being here and sharing the experience. And first and foremost and forever and always here now, thank you, Most High Creator. Thank you for this here now, for the blessing we have and we're sharing. Thank you for this cause of celebration. Thank you for this infinite divine peace and the Prince of Peace arriving from within. Here now, living. Thank you for being our living, all in all, Creator, Most High. Thank you. This is a divine interaction reading that is a reflection of infinity within. What you are perceiving is a reflection of within. And this divine interaction reading is for celebrating. Celebrating the healing that you have done, Divine Collective. Celebrating the accomplishment of closing out that old cycle, of moving forward, of working in partnership with the Most High, of going within and having that one-on-one conversation that you did, that is the cause, and you have this overflowing cup now. This overflowing cup continues. I love you and congratulations and thank you for the work that you are doing, Divine Collective. To be within this Divine Collective is to be in alignment with the divine frequency of the Most High. You have found the divine frequency of the Most High reflecting from within. You have found heaven reflecting from within. You have found peace of mind reflecting from within. You have found your health, your abundance, your mental abundance, your emotional abundance, your spiritual abundance. You have found all of the abundance. You have found your mental health. You have found your spiritual health. You have found your emotional health. Here you are, living, overcoming. This is your story. Your story is the story of that leads to here now. It's you overcoming the old cycle, breaking the old patterns, and stopping what no longer serves for the greatest good of all concerned, and doing it in partnership with the Most High, following the divine plan of the Most High in divine timing. So this old cycle, kicking and screaming, leading up, coming to this point. This point being the point of the end of the cycle and one door closing and another door opening. This point where you're no longer hanging on, you're no longer living in lack mindset, you're no longer falling under the illusion that you are not enough or that you are separate from the Most High. And you are the divine beacon, you're the example. So all those who are still in divine feminine at the bottom of the deck, guiding at all times, even when you don't think anything's happening. So anyone who's living in the illusion is just a reflection of ourself, and we send them divine love and light. But the critical change in in that statement and in that actualization is that you have, and we have, healthy boundaries, all thanks to the Most High partnership that we have. Thank you, Most High, for guiding us to the high road. Thank you for deploying the divine protection in our life. Thank you, angels of the Most High, for your support and divine protection. Thank you for the whole entire divine protection team that the Most High has placed in your life. And this partnership, this coming together, this embracing yourself, moving as one, realizing you are enough, you are surrounded by divine protection, and you are in balance. Major balance, because you have completed a cycle and you're not seeking, you're not falling for the illusion that you need to do more. You are here now. You are an infinite divine being sharing a human experience. And just by being here and living and sharing this experience, you are doing exactly what the Most High has you doing. Whether you're aware of it at all times or not aware of it, and you're not aware of it at all times. But whether you are conscious of it in the moment, or you're feeling down, you're healing, you're doing that shadow work, you embrace that, the parts of yourself, the positive and the negative, the physical experience and the spiritual experience that you are rooted in, your spiritual life living. are in balance, in harmony. This is peace. This is coming together, and you're at that point of this end of the cycle. You've been through the test. You've moved with divine grace. You've moved with mercy. You've moved with forgiveness. You've taken care of yourself. This is a major part of your experience is your divine, is this relationship you have that you've healed with your divine child self, because that divine child self is that relationship that you nurture. You love your child self. When you have that loving relationship and you're taking care of that inner child, you have your compassion sharpened. You have your compassion aligned with the divine purpose. Compassion with boundaries, but with compassion, unconditional love. You're just not here to be taken advantage of. And through this partnership now, this is the King of Cups. This is the Prince of Peace, arriving from within. There's 3 cups now. There's 2 cups, and then the Knight of Cups. You're working in divine partnership, and you're celebrating. This message is for celebrating, and what we're celebrating is this infinite divine peace that's flowing from and arriving from infinitely from within, here now, forever, living here now. And this is the Prince of Peace arriving from within, that peace, cause of our celebration. We never forget. We heal. We transmute. We transmute energy into what from what no longer serves the greatest good into what is needed, what can help, what can guide. Under pressure, you become strong. You're shining. The end of the cycle. The end of the cycle is what you need to focus on, because it's this energy trying to run up in your life, trying to keep you, trying to hold you down into believing that you're not enough, that there's more you have to do. This is what's resonating across the Divine Collective right now at this moment. It's the end of that cycle. You didn't see it before, but you see it now. You didn't see it before because you didn't need to see it. You left what you had no control over in the hands of the Most High. And now that the partnership and the healing, now that there's this cause to celebrate, you remember your divine self. You remember you're an infinite divine being. You remember that you're here to share an experience in this human environment, in this cosmic environment. You know, and you woke up with compassion and boundaries. You create it with power. You've been strong. You've been creating in divine timing, in partnership with the Most High. And you've been enthusiastic. Your relatability with this charismatic energy that you have could not be achieved without authenticity. It had to be authentic. You had to go through the experiences in order to know, so that you could create from a place of compassion. With those boundaries in place. Tower. And this is it. Like for the energy, and you send divine love and light to that energy. But to any energy that's trying to plug into your energy out here and out there and in this shared experience, in this world, the input is gone. The place they've been plugging into, there is no source. You are sealed. You're bringing an end to this, whether one way or the other. You're not going back. You are the tower consciously. You know that by you making these decisions, you know that by choosing to leave it in the hands of the Most High, going through this process, reaching the end of the cycle, what you had to feel and what you had to go through was temporary and was finalizing. It was a cycle that was in a desperate attempt trying to reach you at the one last time, trying to reach your energy, And it's a reflection of self. It's not someone out there that's separate from you or separate from us. It's a reflection of ourselves. But we're embracing that energy with love, but with boundaries. You're at peace with that divine partnership, and from that divine partnership, peace can rise. This Prince of Peace, this divine living peace that the Most High has created, that no one can destroy, arriving from within. And so that you're not trying to accommodate an energy that no longer, that you're not trying to accommodate an energy that is there to drain you. You're ending it. You ended it up. You ended it. You're the tower here now, consciously. Ten of Pentacles, subconsciously, you're all the abundance, anything you need, whatever you need in the time, subconsciously, you know you'll have it. Because subconsciously, in your dream state, you are caring for your inner child. You have been caring for your inner child. You've reached this completed cycle where you have been experiencing this attempt, because the Most High holds you in as the divine tool, as the divine technology. And no weapon formed against you could ever prosper. This end of this cycle leads to all of this abundance. And this abundance is energy that you will not hoard. You will share. You have compassion. Your intent is good. Your intent is to heal, to share. Your cup overflows. Your abundance overflows. You have all of these pentacles, all of this various abundance. You have your mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, and in divine timing, in no rush, with complete certainty and promises fulfilled, truth from the Most High, that you are always going to have what you need. You will never be left without. You're moving in divine timing, following the divine plan that is working with the Most High, in divine timing with the Most High. End of a cycle. You've been creating through this whole process. You've put the work in. This is where you've come from. You didn't just wake up today, and you didn't just wake up in the last few hours and say, "Oh, I better start working." You've been working. You've put all the work in. You've been creating for the greatest good of all concerned. And then when at the right time, in divine timing, when the Most High said, "Okay, that's enough," and you followed the guidance, it's enough. That energy that was draining you could no longer drain you. And you've been through this cycle. That this last cycle is, it's a desperate attempt at the end of the cycle. And what just fell out was how you perceive yourself is with this balance. You see yourself in this intimate divine partnership with the Most High and the angels of the Most High. You realize now, you remember that the abundance, and that wherever you go, that's where you're divinely guided to go. You are you are a bridge. You have one foot in one realm and one foot in another. You're I was going to say a conduit, but you are a bridge. You are a way shower. You are there to help the lost parts and aspects that are reflections of within. You're there to help those who choose. In divine timing, choice is sacred. You are there to help each one find inevitable truth, to find everything that they need is within, to go within, have that conversation with the Most High, in divine balance. It's the balancing aspect. It's loving yourself, unconditional love. Love yourself. You're going to love others if you don't love yourself. So everyone else is a reflection of you, the one, infinite one that the Most High has created, with many, many faces and personalities. That today, and in this moment, in this living here now, arrives the truth, arrives the divine peace that the Most High has created, that no one can destroy. And that's the cause of our celebration. It's the Ten of Cups. is how you are perceived. Divine celebration. And the card beneath that is your cup overflows. This is the answer to all your hopes and concerns. You are so blessed, and you are so charitable, and you have that relationship with your divine child self. Function, not just functioning, but thriving, celebrating the divine peace with your divine child self, spending attention, treating your divine child self with love, taking care of yourself. Your cup overflows, and it's your divine feminine, divine masculine balance. It's balance right from the beginning. All aspects of yourself, all aspects of your life are balanced. This partnership. It takes two wings to fly. And you're in divine partnership with your Most High. You embrace all of the qualities of yourself, all the past experiences that have served as lessons. And you're living in the present. You're living in the here now. You're not living in regret of what took place in the past, because you've taken that energy and transmuted it. You're not living in anxiety of the future, because the future is your partnership with the Most High. And when the Most High is your protector, you have nothing to be afraid of. And the joy and abundance and fulfillment is where you're at, in the present, in the here now. Overflowing cup. Answered all your concerns or hopes in divine timing. Resting subconsciously in your abundance. Getting that rest. Taking care of yourself. And the end of the cycle. The outcome here is the end of that cycle, the end of you worrying about that cycle, the end of you being drained. One door closes, another door opens. Because this is where you came from, and you've overcome all of this. You've healed. You've healed every aspect of the attack, and you're not there anymore. You've healed it. And it's recorded in the light records that you've healed. You are an example. You are the divine technology, the divine tool of the Most High Creator. And you are loved. The Most High loves you. The Most High is never farther away than infinity within. Thank you, angels of the Most High. Thank you, guides of the Most High. Thank you, ancestors. Again, thank you, Divine Collective, for being here, sharing the experience. I'm grateful to share the experience, first and foremost and forever and always. Thank you, Most High Creator. Anyone that's new to this channel, the name of the channel is Divine Message of the Most High, Infinity Within, at the Here Now channel on YouTube. Thank you for sharing this experience. I love you. Thank you, Most High Creator. I'll see you in the next message.